guys, what's up my dark echoes? Faison Godford 20 here, and today I'm gonna be discussing a little topic. By the time this comes out, it'll be the four-year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch. So happy 4th birthday to the Nintendo Switch. It's turned 4 years old. It's about halfway through its lifespan, probably. It's probably gonna last pretty long, but probably gonna last a long time. But the topic I wanted to discuss in this video is if Nintendo Switch ports are expensive. Yes, this is actually this is a topic that's been around for a while there, but I never thought of spoken about this until now. Like, Nintendo's, like, my honest opinion is that I find some of Nintendo's ports are unnecessarily overpriced. Like, for example, Dial Country Tropical Freeze was for the Wii U. Like, when it first came out on the Wii U, we were paying like $60 for it. And now for the Switch version, that's Canadian price, by the way. This is what's going on with Canadian currency. Like, now with Tropical Freeze, it's like $80. Like, freaking, it costs a lot though. Like, it's more than it was originally. And one thing I can agree with, like, I find Super Mario 3D All-Stars is overpriced. Like, maybe if 3D All-Stars came with Galaxy 2, maybe it would be a little more, maybe it would be more even. Like, I think if they bring Galaxy 2 as DLC for bring Galaxy 2 to Switch, I think the people who own 3D All-Stars should get it for free, because 3D All-Stars is already overpriced. Like, the game uses emulation, like, uses an emulator and all that. Like, Mario Galaxy had to be this Galaxy, the one I'm playing right here, the Switch version of Mario Galaxy. Like, it had to be, so things had to be reprogrammed in order to get it to work with the Switch without motion controls. Like, using the starboard pointer here with the touchscreen. That's one thing that I hear people say with 3D All-Stars as well, like why Galaxy 2 is not on there is because it'll be hard to implement some of those features. Some of the motion controls, like using Yoshi to eat with the touchscreen. Like, it would work for hand. Like, yes, it would work for on the TV or with the motion controls. Yes, but I don't know how it could work. How they could They could probably work a way through it using the touchscreen. Like, they could use it to make Yoshi, like, damn. But as I was saying, you could probably use the touchscreen to make Yoshi grab those little flower things out, like a grapple thing. For that grapple thing he does. Like, that could work out really good. Like, still, like, the game can still work with the touchscreen, but yeah, like, one thing I'm going to talk about is Skyward Sword HD. Like, this is honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the biggest examples of the bunch, of all these ports. Like, Skyward Sword, like the Skyward Sword HD that was recently announced in the Nintendo Direct. Basically, Skyward Sword HD is basically like when Skyward Sword came out 10 years ago for the Wii. Basically, it was, you could buy it for $60. Like, you could buy it for like $70 with the Wii remote and a freaking soundtrack. And the Skyward Sword HD, they announced that it's going to come with the Joy-Con. The Joy-Cons are coming out alongside the game, but you have to buy them both separately. And for Canadian currency, like here, it's going to be about $200. Like it's more than the original. Like it's probably gonna be like it's $80 or $90 for the collector's edition in Canada here, but that's honestly really overpriced. Like sure it's new technology, but they did that. But they did that with they even released that they should release that Joy-Con bundle like kind of like what they have with Super Mario Party on the Switch. Like that was one bundle one time with Super Mario Party where it came with those two Joy-Cons. Like I think a bundle like that for Skyward Sword would be cool. Especially since this is the 35th anniversary of Zelda, for Christ's sake. Like that's the big thing is that the 35th anniversary of Zelda. Like I honestly think they should make a collection that comes with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. A collection that comes with all those games. Like I predict they're gonna do something like that. But some of the ports, in my opinion, that's honestly doesn't make any sense to be overpriced. Is Dion Country Tropical Freeze. You have the easy mode, yes, but it's all pretty much the same game. Like you have Funky Kong as well. Like that's cool, and you have new items. But it would have been cool if they had more levels, and if they added a 4-player mode. Because that game has basically 5 Kongs now. Like, why didn't they even think of doing a freaking 4-player mode? That would have been really cool. Like if you could play up to 4 players, like New Super Mario Brothers U. Yeah, like I honestly think they should. I honestly think that the Switch ports, like for Canada price there, like it's $80 for Canada there, which for the US is like $60. But I honestly think that the Wii U ports should be. Sorry, this burp from the soda. Like I honestly think the Wii U ports should be around $60 like they were originally, or maybe like 50 or around 40 or 50. Like that would make more sense for the Wii U ports since they're the same. Like it wouldn't make sense for someone like it wouldn't make sense if it was a different game. Like it was something like you could have a different more DLC and all that. Like that would make sense. Yeah, like Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Like that game has all the DLC and all that. Like from the Wii U version, so it makes sense for something like that. But still, like that game is still. I got my copy on sale for like $50. Yeah, like hell. Went too far, but yeah, like I honestly think that Mario 3D All-Star should have came with Galaxy 2 because it's honestly like I also think 3D All-Star is overpriced. If Galaxy 2 came with it, it would make it even because you could get both games on the Wii U for like $30. Yeah. Get both games on the Wii U eShop for $30. Not sure if they're still available or not, but you could do that. Yeah, because apparently Nintendo's delisting some of their games now. But yeah, I honestly think that some of the games should not be like $80 Canadian price. Like I honestly think they should make it lower and here's another thing they could do as well, like if you link up your Wii U part there, I honestly think that people if they let's say if they own the original version on the Wii U, like they should get a discount for the new version. I honestly find that's freaking ridiculous. Like you got Dial Country Tropical Freeze and you get like on the Switch, like on the Wii, like if you have to have a country on the Wii U, there you get the Switch version for half the price for $40. Like that would be really good, like an upgrade thing, kind of like what they had with the PS4 there with the Call of Duty goes with PS3. Some of the PS3 games where you can upgrade to the PS4 version. That would actually be a really good thing. If they did something like that. You do an upgrade thing like that. That would be a really perfect idea. like some games, some games are just the same game there, but with different things. Like 3D World is the same game, but it has that Bowser's Fury thing on it. Bowser's Fury, I played it. It's really good. It's like its own game mode, like separate game. Like I can see that one being a little bit more than the original because it has that new thing on it. And same with Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, especially since it's an extended edition there. Like, I honestly think some remasters are overpriced. Like how they freaking overpriced 3D All-Stars here. It's freaking the same game. Yeah! Yeah, but it's the freaking same game with 3D All-Stars. Like, they're all the same game. It would have been nice if they added some extra things into it. Like if they added some save feature, restore points. Like this freaking save points here. Like they have on the Switch Online emulators. Like something like that would have been nice. Like another thing that would have been nice as well if they added a blue coin tracker for Mario Sunshine. That's what everyone wants with Mario Sunshine. It's a freaking blue coin tracker. Because it's hard to freaking find the blue coins as it is. When 3D All-Stars first came out, you couldn't even play with a GameCube controller at all. It would be nice if it had something like on the menu or something on the Sunshine menu for a blue coin tracker. Something like that. I think something like that would be useful. I think it would be cool as well if they had that unused 2-player mode from Sunshine. And another game here's another thing they could have added as well to 3D All-Stars to make the price make more sense. They should have added Super Mario 64 DS along with Galaxy 2. Like that would have been a really good one. That would have been a really good bundle there, right there. Like they could edit everything up though. Like they could probably edit everything out into make it work on the Switch. The game didn't really need the bomb screen as much at all. Like you could probably have an option to put the screen like. There'd probably be some screen options. Have the full screen on there or just half the screen, just the top screen. Like with the map and all that. To make it look more accurate, but that would have been a cool thing for Mario 64 DS on the Switch. Like 3D All-Stars is missing those two games, Galaxy 2 and Mario 64 DS. Yeah, like you make Super Mario 64 DS is slightly different if you don't remember there. That would have been nice. Like another thing they could have added with 3D World plus Bowser's Fury to make the price more efficient, like to make the price make more sense. I said this in my stream. They should have added 3D Land to Bowser's Fury. Like this 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. That should have been like it should have been its own game. Like it should have been a separate game on there. Would be cool if they added that as DLC actually later on or something. I would definitely buy that. Like if they have 3D world with the 3D land with the 3D world with the 3D with the new gimmicks here with the dive and all that, and the Odyssey style pipe thing. Like the how Mario Odyssey, how you go down like it's how you ground pound down the pipe. That's what I'm referring to. Like a deluxe port like that for 3D Land would have been nice. Add into the 3D world. Like would have made more sense though because they're both pretty much similar games. They're both quite identical. But yeah, like some of these games are like I don't even know why they freaking overpriced them. It's a freaking cash grab, honestly. Freaking paying like $80. Like for example, there how you pay like $80 for 3 games there that are from the years between 1996 and 2007. Like, would have been nice if they had 64 DS. Like, that had even a little bit more on there. But I honestly wouldn't mind buying Metroid Prime Trilogy for $80. Because you know me, I'm a fucking Metroid geek. Like, that's one game I wouldn't mind paying $80. I don't mind paying $80. It's my favorite game of all time. Like, I honestly think if Metroid Prime Trilogy comes to Switch, like, they should add more games to it. Like, add Federation Force and have the split screen on it. Add Prime Hunters and bring the multiplayer. And have twin stick style controls as well, and also have a control style simulating the Wii controls. Yeah, I actually, yeah, like if I don't like the twin stick controls for Metroid Prime Trilogy, I'm probably gonna play with the Joy-Cons if Metroid Prime Trilogy gets remastered on Switch, and if they have this style controls, I'm probably gonna buy it. But I really want to see. That's one of the remasters or / ports I really want to see on Switch. Not caring what the price is or not. Because I'm a fucking fan of the Metroid series. Like a freaking buy every game in the freaking series as well. Like I have each version of Metroid Prime. Like I need to get a new version of Prime 3 though because my version doesn't fucking work in my Wii. Like I need to get a new one. It's probably scratched or something. But I'm gonna try to order a new one off Fluky Games or something. Yeah, like freaking 3D All Stars there has all three of the has 3 of the games. Like people argue that Galaxy 2 was not included. Like Galaxy 2 was not included because it was rushed. This game was honestly rushed. They already have the freaking Galaxy 2 menu theme in the beginning of the phone went off, but they already have the Galaxy 2 menu theme in the intro of 3D also. So like when you open the game, yeah, like one thing in my opinion with 3D All Stars is that the box rush is not that great in my own opinion, because one thing they're missing is like, it would have been cool if the freaking box art was like the original Super Mario All Stars. It was something kind of like that. Like that would have been like I see custom box arts online for it. They don't get my own printed actually. But yeah, like I don't mind Galaxy on the Switch though because the motion controls respond a lot better. Honestly, you have our option to reset it if it gets all glitchy and all that. Like that happened to me a lot before, where it starts glitching up the motion controls. Like I just tap R to reset the pointer there. But yeah, like I honestly like some other games, Switch games, like some games I honestly think other games I think are overpriced. You Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, like you get that game a few years ago for the Wii U for $80. Yeah, you actually get that a few years ago. You get that game for $80. No, 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 no! Please, please. Fuck. But yeah, like a few years ago, you get that like it came out in 2019, but shortly before, like a few years before that, you get you Super Mario Bros. U for like $80 a few years before that. Like sure, yeah, it comes with Peach yet, but still, it's this one character. Like, what's the difference, right? But yeah, I honestly think that that's one thing that I think Nintendo should do. I think Nintendo should honestly do a price drop on their ports. Start selling them for between 40 and $60. Like maybe make one of the DLCs a little bit more there, yeah. Complete versions a little bit more, yeah. That makes sense, but don't make freaking ports like freaking 7 years old or something freaking $80. Like, I honestly think Nintendo should do a price drop on those games because they've been out for almost 7 years. Those games now. Like, I think it makes perfect sense. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video now. I wanted to talk about how the ports are expensive. Like, yeah, like one thing I remember, like before I ended the video there, like I remember the Wii U ports, like they were like the Wii U ports were like $60. I'm pretty sure. Like the remasters of Twilight Princess and all that. Yeah, but it was $80 though because it came with the Wolflink amiibo. First of all, it was like $80 because it came with Wolflink. Yeah, like I remember that there. The Twilight Princess HD came with the Wolflink amiibo. Like the Wind Waker HD though was like $60 though. That makes perfect sense though because that one there has that was a remaster. Like it was really like a few years after that though it was dropped down to $30 though. Like Wind Waker HD, like yeah, that actually happened where it was dropped down to $30. That was like 1 or 2 years after it was released. Yeah, that was a really good thing actually, like how they did that. And yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog now. Like, comment, subscribe, follow my social media. This is Phasing on God 420. I am phasing out.